Welcome to Shred and Shed. And tonight we have none other than the legend himself, Grammy Award winning actually, Mr. Larry Mitchell in the house tonight, all the way from Alabama. Which camera? There we go. Which camera? See how many cameras we got to deal with? So while I set the stream up, Mr. Larry is going to play some of his excellentness on tour in Australia Down Under from the USA. Here we go. Mr. Larry Mitchell in house, please make some noise. Oh yeah, we have a live audience here. Gone up 100%. And please like, subscribe, share on all your... So you have a microphone too if you want to say hello to everybody. And how's the mix, Licia? Licia's in the other house.
Hello, hello, hello.
So what brings you down under? What are you all doing musically down here?
Well, I just thought I'd come for the fish. I am here playing. I'm touring. I'm here for a while. I'm here until October, middle of October.
Wow.
I played the Gimpy Muster, my first time playing the Muster.
Excellent.
And then played in Eumundi.
Eumundi, yeah.
Eumundi?
Just,
Eumundi.
near Noosa, right? That's,
Yeah. And then I'm playing in Melbourne next week. Oh. And the Brisbane Blues Cruise this Sunday.
Yes, and who else are you playing the Blues Cruise with?
Alicia Louise and Lil G.
Yeah, right. Yeah, cool.
Lil G's opening, and then Alicia is playing, and then we're gonna do some jamming, and it's gonna be fun. Yeah.
Awesome.
Alicia joined us. She joined us for a song at the Gimpy Muster as well, and we're rocking.
Oh, here we go. I've got it up now. So we got Yakamoz listening from Florida. Darren's in Brisbane. Archie in Tennessee. Dominic, how you going, man? Terry in California. Ronald is watching. Yeah, and sorry. And what else are you? Yeah, so are you going interstate as well, other than Melbourne?
Yes. Well, tomorrow doing the Guitar Brothers Guitar Clinic Masterclass at Guitar Brothers.
Cool. Where can we get tickets? Good question.
Yes. Yeah. At Guitar Brothers. Actually, I think I found out today. I think it's sold out.
No,
I think it is. Michael told me that before we left today.
Wow.
Yeah. They sold more tickets than they expected to sell. I should say that. Maybe
right.
You can still get in. I'm not sure.
Okay,
but
I'll ask Michael if I can get in there at the back. Hey, there's my mum. Hey, mum. There you go. And
hello.
This is Larry. Larry, the legend. Actually, I don't know if I said before, Larry's actually won a freaking Grammy Award before. So very, very privileged, sir, to have you in the house. Like, amazing.
Thank you. Who's your mom? Is your mom Cheryl?
Gabrielle.
Oh, Gabrielle.
Yeah. So, hey, mum. How you going?
Gabrielle Joy. That's a great name.
And I think Andy's mum gets on here too sometimes. Yes. Hey, Dave. How you going? And whereabouts else in the country are you going to? You playing?
I'm going to Margaret River. I played that in the West Australian Strings Attached Guitar Festival. I did that in 2019, and I'm coming back.
Excellent.
And it's great. And Margaret River, it was beautiful.
Did you sample any of the wine?
I don't drink.
You don't drink?
I never drink.
Well, don't sample it. That's good. Teetotaler. We have another teetotaler.
Coffee totaler, yes.
Coffee totaler. Yeah, we got a few people that don't drink in the house here. There you go. That's amazing. Hello, Mum. And you said you're here for a few months, I guess. Is it months or weeks or a few weeks?
7 weeks altogether. This is week 2, so
wow.
So I have a few more to go.
And any crazy stories about getting on the wrong side of the car? Because obviously...
Yeah, today, getting in the car with you is the first time I did not go for immediately my instinct was to go on the other side. People were like, are you driving? I'm like, no. Oh, no.
Is it pretty scary? Because you don't have roundabouts in the US.
Yeah, we do.
You do?
Yeah.
I've never seen
Most people don't know what to do with them, but
So, same in Australia. Oh, well, it depends.
Yeah, we just got a few in Alabama where I live too, and there's like, don't stop in the roundup. Don't stop.
Don't stop. Hey, right, cool. And we just have Alex from Bali just joined us, so we have international broadcast.
Cool. Now I'm supposed to come to. I have 3 friends, really good friends, and they're like, "You're so close, you should come." And I'm like, I don't know if I can. Now, originally I was gonna go for like maybe 3, because originally this tour is. The Gimpy Muster and then the West Australian Guitar Festival.
Coast to coast in Australia, man.
But
awesome.
they're extreme ends, end of August and the beginning of October. And so I was like, well, we might not fill up enough shows. So I was like, may go to New Zealand, which I love New Zealand.
Yes.
Go to New Zealand, do a couple shows, or I could go to Bali and hang out with the friends.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be a burden to Michael and Kate. But now I can't go because there's like shows every week. So there's other shows that have been added.
Okay.
What am I doing? I'm doing a thing at the Mitchell Creek Festival.
Excellent.
It's like a kind of semi-unannounced. It wasn't planned. And then there's a Smoke and Blues Festival that I think Lisa and I are going to go crash. And then Lisa's playing the Kick-Ass Festival this Saturday. And I was going to come in and sit in, but her keyboard player can't make it. So I'm going to not play keys live. I'm going to play guitar. I only play keys on records. I'm not about to start.
But that's amazing. You can get pick up a couple of gigs on this side of the world. That's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. There's more. There's I'm drawing a blank, but there's some other stuff that got added.
And coming tonight on Shred Under Shed, Make Some Noise Live. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And well, we should segue straight into some more of your original music, if that's all right.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Man.
All right.
Absolutely.
I'm going to play a song for you because what you told me about losing someone. This is a piece that that's called Unforgotten. It's on the Traveler record.
Yes.
It's about remembering friends and family that have passed on. So I'm going to do this for you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I should have had it queued up. Sorry.
This is the non-awkward bit. So Larry's... This is live streaming. Everything is rock and roll. But yeah, please send lots of love hearts for Larry. For Rose, how you going? Mr. Larry Mitchell. sir. Thank you, sir. So amazing. Yeah, as Larry was saying, yeah, I lost my sister and I did a record. Mr. Greg Worth worked on as well. Those who don't know, Mr. Steve Vause, producer, mastered a record called Post-Traumatic Express. You can check that out. But amazing, amazing. What record is that of yours?
The Traveler.
The Traveler. Oh, you might have to say it on there.
Sorry, The Traveler.
And where can everyone find your
I'm not
gear?
used to being on TV, so.
Oh my, come on. You're a natural, man. We also have England just tuned in. Mr. Rob, Mick, how you going, man? So we
Hi,
have
Rob.
Indonesia, England, USA, coast to coast,
Yeah.
and Australia, and someone from Russia. That's amazing.
Oh, yeah,
Thanks.
I see.
Yeah, it's amazing. Wow, yes. Hey, guys.
Welcome.
Hey. Licia, how's the mix? If Licia's... Oh, there's Mum. And Mum knows all about that. So, yeah, thank you very much.
Connection with the soul.
Yeah, I love it. And do you want to run another track, or do you want to have a little jam together?
Let's jam.
Let's jam. So he's live shred in the shed. So says, no way, you're so cool. Oh, do you need to shout out your Twitch guys as well?
Oh, yeah. Oh. They were up late, right? Well, I don't know what time it is there. Yeah, I'm also streaming on my Twitch channel because the people who follow me, I've been streaming twice a week on Twitch since the pandemic. Actually, almost 7 years now.
Wow.
In general,
7 years.
streaming. But the people who follow me on Twitch they're there almost every week. I mean, actually, like Brett's there every show. Brett and Steve Harmony and
wow.
I see a lot of the Naxters, including the Naxter. Oh, it's 5 a.m. on the West Coast. 5 a.m.
Please let us know the mix, Alicia. And actually, we should do a roll call if everyone can type exactly where in the world you're listening from, please. That'd be fantastic. Perfect. That was the end of it. Thank you very much. What's that, man? Amazing. Mr. Larry in the house. And before we...
I can do it from here.
Oh, okay, yeah. Cool. Sorry, my patch is a little bit too loud. How's the mix? How's the mix? Yeah, yes, Larry and Alicia and... How do I say it?
Louise.
Oh, Louise?
Oh, Lil G.
Oh, Little G, yes, they're playing... Larry mentioned it earlier in the stream. But we should have another Larry story. Can you tell us about how you won a Grammy Award?
That's producing a Native American record with the artist Johnny Whitehorse. Which
Sorry, they probably missed the first bit.
Producing and engineering a Native American record.
Right, right. That's amazing. And maybe, yeah, for those who see Larry as just a guitar player, can you maybe tell us some of the artists you've helped develop and engineer over the way?
It's probably more interesting to talk about artists I toured with as a guitar player.
Okay, that's what I meant. Because you name dropped some excellent names before.
My first big tour was Miguel Bose. He's very big in the Spanish Latin world. I think our biggest audience was like 90,000 people.
90,000 people.
Spain. He's a Spanish and Italian artist.
Wow.
And then I did, my record came out in 1990. That was 1988. My record came out in 1990. 91, I toured with an artist named Billy Squire, rock singer.
Yes, yeah.
Stroke, and Rock Me Tonight, a bunch of other songs. And then I did a record called Fireball Zone with Rick Ocasek, the singer from the Cars.
Wow.
And what's cool is because when I grew up in Far Rockaway, Queens, the local guitar hero was Steve Stevens, and Steve played on
Billy
Rick's,
Idol.
Yeah, Billy Idol. Steve was the local rock and roll hero
Right.
in the
So he
neighborhood.
was an influence in your playing there?
He was just a legend.
He still is.
He still is, yeah. Steve is the one who turned me on to Nax guitars. He so
Is that
graciously-
right?
Yeah, he turned me on
wow.
to Nax. He's got the Steve Stevens model, but he made the connection for me.
That's amazing. Isn't it amazing? Just because it's
Yeah.
real music. Playing music is a people business,
Oh yeah,
isn't it? It's not just playing guitar.
everything's a people business.
You know what? That's actually well said.
Everything's a people business. But so Steve played on Rick Ocasek's, I believe, his second solo record, and I played on the third one, Fireball Zone.
Wow.
And
Wow,
then after that, I toured with Tracy Chapman, folk pop
Tracy
singer.
Chapman. What was the biggest song on that record? Wasn't Fast Car, was it?
No, Fast Car came out in '88 while I was touring with Vause. On that record, I don't know what the biggest song on that record was. The Matters of the Heart touring record. Maybe it's Bang Bang Bang. Maybe I can't remember what. I don't know. It's like that's 30 years ago.
Fair enough. And we've just been told that there's a big storm coming over where we're broadcasting from. So we're going to see how long it stays on air. But
Is that what I hear?
yes,
Oh wow.
because we're literally in the shed.
You know what's wild is like I live in Alabama, and when I've been live streaming my streams, it's like there's a storm. It happens on every weekend, but then on Tuesday nights when I do my
When you
live stream,
stream.
it's like, oh, there's a storm coming. There's a storm coming. You know.
I understand. It happens to us all the time, doesn't it? Oh, yeah. Yeah, every time. Yeah. Yeah, you can-
And the minute we stop, it's going to be like,
yeah, it's be like amazing, mate. Yeah, you got a screen grab of the bomb that's going over. And also, big shout out to Andy Keys doing the cameras tonight. He's not actually playing keys; he's a legend. But this is like his fourth gig. Oh my lord! Look at that big storm that's happening on the radar. Wow! And we're under there somewhere. Yes, where the waterlogged guitar pits. So we'll see what happens. Ride the lightning. Yes, we have lots of lightning. That sounds like a good name for a Metallica song. And you better talk to your Twitch people. Yes. He's getting twitchy. And tomorrow, as Larry said, that you're actually doing a clinic, but you're also going to be speaking at a big event.
yes, I am now part of the Big Sound Conference, industry conference. That
You're
just
amazing.
happened like a few days ago.
Yeah, well,
A
that's
few days
amazing.
ago. So yeah, it was cool. It was really interesting to go see it tonight. We just went down for a little bit to get our passes and stuff, and there's a lot of stuff going on. A lot of
Yes,
cool bands.
I'd love to get down there if I can. That'll be fantastic. Well, we should play a little bit more music.
Sure.
And do you want to play one of your tracks?
That's up to you.
Yeah, we may as well. You're the legend, mate. All legends in the house. A big hand to Dave and Dave in the house tonight. Oh, actually, while Larry's loading up a tune, Dave in the house, an artiste. You want to come on camera, mate?
Oh yeah.
Has painted this. It's amazing.
This is cool.
So, and Dave, I don't know if Dave's on the camera as well. So Dave's actually painted me a custom guitar, a Charvel. So Charvel's, if you're listening, I need an endorsement, please. So Larry, can you hook me up? And so the octopus and the ace of spades here. There's my initials up the top. That's amazing. Must be Dave's handiwork there. And can you maybe tell us about how long it took or something like that? Oh, you might have to speak on the mic.
Yeah, it took about 3 or 4 days. 3 or 4 days. Yeah, it's about 3 or 4 days, and I finished it this morning at about 1:30 this morning because I was in a panic that I wouldn't get it finished for you. So, yeah, about 1:30 this morning, and a lot of cups of coffee.
Yeah, that's amazing, sir.
Thank you very much.
You got to stop saying 3 or 4 days. You got to go man hours. How many man hours? It's 150 man hours.
Oh, something like that. A lot of cups of coffee. I go by coffee.
Coffee hours.
Yeah, probably about 10 litres of coffee.
I love it.
Yeah, I go by litres of coffee. So.
Because blue and orange is the theme of the guitar that I got painted. Mr. Dave here.
You made the guitar?
No, he painted it. He's the hot rod builder. Yeah.
Okay.
But,
Oh, the car.
Yeah.
the car is
Lots of horsepower. That's the copper's mine, but he does everything that needs to go.
I'm sorry. I still need a translator here.
Well, thank you, sir.
You're welcome, Doug.
Larry needs a translator. Yeah, my mother says awesome painting. And it says, hi, Dave, nice artwork from all the way from California.
Thank you very much.
Yes. And yeah, so please send lots of hearts for Dave's. That's you. It's like, man, we've got some bees in here, man. What the hell's going on? So I'm actually a beekeeper, so I've got hives outside. So, you know.
Did you ever talk with Vi about that?
Yes, I did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
I did speak to Steve Vai about
Bees.
beekeeping. You know what? He actually influenced me about
Oh, cool.
beekeeping
Nice.
back in the day. Yeah.
Nice.
Maybe you can drop a Steve Vai story.
Steve Vai story.
Because or maybe something funny or something cool.
And I've known Steve for a long time. I knew obviously before he joined Ibanez, and then he was probably a little influence for me of going with Ibanez. This is a story I can't tell, but there was another company that wanted me to work with them back in 1988, and it wasn't going to work. And then we passed by, me and Steve Blucher, the vice president of DiMaggio, passed by Ibanez booth, and there was a big poster of Steve Vai sitting in the chair with the gem. I said, oh yeah, what about them? And he was like, they're not looking for any unknown players. But we gave it a shot, and it was great. And they opened. I was with Ibanez for 26 years.
Wow.
Had a great time. And
Dorsey.
Yes.
You're in Ibanez and Dorsey for 26 years.
Oh yeah. You have not seen
Yes,
the
I've
crazy
seen it.
photos
Yes, I had.
with the big afro.
Yeah. And the 80s haircut. Yeah. And the square shoulder thing. And yeah. Wow. That's amazing.
Yeah. So my double neck. I think you pointed out the double neck.
Yeah, because I've got one. I've got the SG thing.
Oh
next
yeah.
door.
Oh yeah. You got the okay.
You got to
Cool.
see my guitar wall.
I saw part of it. It was pretty nice. Pretty nice. The double neck has a 12 string on the top and a 6 string on the bottom, but the 6 string neck is extra long because it has 2 frets lower. So before Steve decided to go with the 7 string, they made 3 D necks. So they're 2 frets past 0 fret.
Yeah, right.
So the whole guitar is tuned down a whole step, but everything else is in the same spot. So it's instead of just going this way, there's 2 frets this way. And they made 3 necks for Steve. The other 2 are on the triple neck, heart-shaped guitar.
No way.
Yeah, because he's got a regular 6 string, a 12 string, and a regular and a D neck 6 string. And so I said, can we put that on my guitar? And he wasn't using it, so that's what's on my guitar. The D neck.
Wow. Yeah. What a story. That's a pretty cool story. I'm glad I asked. Talking about double neck guitars, I actually have a guitar over there, being influenced by Michelangelo. I've got a guitar neck that goes.
Oh, really? Do you play that way?
I try, and I have done some things melodically, but there's definitely a lot of work before it looks easy. I'm just being honest. Yeah.
Oh, don't doubt it's not easy at all.
Yeah.
I can't imagine it.
Yeah, but I had, also the double neck the other way. Okay, cool. Well, we're going to hear another track from Mr. Larry Mitchell in the house.
All right, this is Cosmic Tears, and I'm ready this time.
Everyone likes watching the train wreck. Mitchell in the house.
Thank you.
What's the name of that track?
Cosmic Tears.
Cosmic Tears. I love it. I love it. And how many records have you released, actually?
12.
12.
12.
Wow.
The first record came out like 33 years ago, so yeah.
Wow, that's only just my age. Wow.
I went to school with it.
Oh.
And they're all on my Bandcamp, bandcamp.com
Right, I was just about to
Larry
ask.
Mitchell, or just go to Bandcamp
Yep.
and search my name. There's some of the records are on other Spotify and iTunes, but the last two, like the first song I did, Tunnel, is only available on Bandcamp.
Bandcamp.
And there are alternate versions on Bandcamp as well.
Alternate versions. Okay. What was the reason for releasing alternate versions? Is it just live or?
Well, songs change over the years. Like I have one of my favorite songs to play is "Political Rain," which is on my first record, and it's been on other records as well. Compilation is like it's on a Guitar World magazine record, and
You're in the Guitar World magazine record. Oh wow.
Yeah, well, they had records.
Yeah. So you've obviously been on the magazine cover, yeah?
I have not been on the cover. I've been in the magazine, but
Okay.
not on the cover.
I haven't either, if anyone was asking. But you never know. Soon.
But there's different versions. Different things change after a while.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I like what you're saying about different versions, and that's inspirational. And we were talking on the way here because I went and picked Larry up in Australia. For those who are watching from New Jersey, hello, and Pittsburgh. I saw someone tuning in from Pittsburgh, and I'll probably have to scroll up. We have 4 continents online right now. Do you get that on your live streaming?
Sometimes, yeah. So, and partly is due to Vi Academy. Like a couple of times I've had people from South America, from here, from Russia, because I toured in Russia for a little bit. Europe.
Yeah.
I've toured in Germany.
Because I remember meeting some people from Poland, but they were actually Ukraine.
Oh, really?
They had to change
Okay.
for obvious reasons. But all right, well, should I have another little jam of sorts?
Yeah,
That's,
sure.
That's cool.
What would you like to play over?
Oh, it doesn't matter to me. It's all fun.
And also a big shout out to Andy doing the live
Thank you, Andy.
video. Just made up a new word. Yeah. Videography, cinematography. Because when you watch that back, Larry, he's actually running an image over an image.
Okay.
So he's doing some live image mixing for you.
Psychedelic, man.
Thank you, Keith.
Okay, what play something see what this sounds like. If it's bad, we'll just stop it. Love and adventure.
Mr. Larry Mitchell in the house. So we have Carlino from France, who you know, actually. And yes, get it. Thank you. Mr. You can say hello. Mr. Christian O'Donnell, he's an amazing guitar player too. How you going, sir? And you want to do another one of your tracks, or you want to have another little jam? You should tell us about your gear that you're actually using, because he's have to tell us, because someone had to loan you an IEC cable in Australia. We called it jug plug. So Aussie deciphering.
I needed one, and so my drummer, Greg Condor, he goes, "Oh, I'll lend you a couple of jug leads." I'm like, "What's a jug lead? What's a jug lead?" I'll tell you, I need a translator. I'm using my, and I'm gonna have to sign off on you guys on Twitch. I got the low battery warning, and you got power. Well, is that USB-C? No. That's C, and that one is A. I mean, Lightning. Yeah, I've got Lightning. So I might have to sign off on because also I'm not sure where I'm going. I will need to connect with people. Yeah? Okay, cool.
And anyway, what are you saying about, because you've got your tracks and everything loaded in here?
So I have my the fractal. I've been a fractal artist for. Am I in the way here? Oh, you got it on there. I've been a fractal artist since like 2007. Dude, you got a camera. Since 2007 or 8, and so I've had like pretty much every iteration of the fractal products. But I'm using, because I can get this in my laptop briefcase, not in the case I brought. But
so it's carry-on.
This is carry-on. This carry-on, that one goes in there with clothes, and there's another one with clothes. But yeah, I need to be able to get on the plane with a guitar and my rig. So I can do everything guitar-wise with that. The H90, the Fractal FM3 Mark II. The Eventide is there for extra stuff, the Eventide H90, but it's also a backup. So if I was good, the white one. So if I were to go, if you were playing with a band and you wanted me to come jam in a bar or something like that, and there was no like PA, I can't monitor this. And you said there's a rusty old amp I can plug into. I have patches there at the jam with that, and also recreated somewhat of the effects in and the tones in this, but that I can go straight in, or I can use that with this rig. And then I can also use the looper, the Boss RC 500 as a looper, but it's also right now playing back tracks. And when I play with the trio, it's not playing back tracks, but it plays the intro of the songs, and then I have stuff like a simple keyboard pad. If I have a keyboard player, great, but if I don't have a keyboard player, like a lot of my stuff is modal, so there'll be an E minor pad or an E pad, just 2 octaves playing, or they'll rise during the solo to add a little tension. So I can step on, so it's a 2-track looper. The first track would be the intro, and the second second track would be, and then that would fade out and we'd start the song. And the second track would just be like a keyboard sustained E pad or G or whatever key the song.
And do you trigger those live, or once you hit go, you got to click or something?
I trigger the intro, then it stops, and I switch to track and trigger the pad live.
Yeah, right. Well, we couldn't tell before because it seemed so natural, didn't it?
Well, that's with the trio. When I'm playing by myself, I hit it once, and then that's the whole track.
Okay. Yep.
But when I play with the trio, it's just keyboard parts, just the keyboard intros. There's no drums.
It's amazing. And so this is like touring in 2023 in overhead luggage compartment. You know, the sound of 15.
Touring in 2023 also means that, like I said, the Eventide is a backup, but I have a Boss Pocket GT that's like $150 that has 4 of my songs programmed in it, and that's a backup.
Wow.
I can use that also with the H90, and then I have another amp modeling rig with the effects all lined up that I need for certain songs. And I also have a NUX Mighty Air, little Bluetooth speaker amp. Sounds great. It's got 7 presets. I get to 7 of my songs or more. So having backup, that's where we're at in 2023. And those 2 backups are under $300 or under $400 together.
Wow. Yeah, right, because that's the reality of it, because when you get to a show like flying from coast to coast in Australia, you've got to have your gear ready. I have known guys who upload their tracks to YouTube, their backing tracks. So
I have the backing tracks I can get to.
Yeah.
I make backup for the guitar sounds.
Do you only fly with 1 guitar?
I got 2.
Oh, you got to answer that on the microphone.
I have 2 with me. I have a nylon string.
Yeah.
And this. Maybe I'll play a nylon string later. Yeah, after.
Yeah. Well, we'll just do one more little shred here. But please send lots of hearts for Larry in the house. And Ronnie in Sydney says, hi, Larry.
Hello.
We international broadcast tonight, so we have France, England, coast to coast in the USA, Bali. What country is Bali in? Bali's Indonesia.
Russia. There was someone from Russia in there. Coast to coast on the East Coast. You said that. I know in America.
Is there anyone listening from South America? If there's not, you can lie, because we're not going to check. No? Excellent.
All right, I think it's an A minor.
A minor.
Bit of Van Halen. You were talking about Van Halen before. Peace out. Yeah, please send lots of love hearts, lots of love hearts. Please make some noise for Mr. Larry Mitchell. We should have some... oh, excellent choice. There we go, just read my mind. Who is the madman, Harry? Where have I been hiding? Well, this is Mr. Larry Mitchell, all the way from the USA, Alabama.
Can I borrow a chair for a second?
Yeah. We got some outside. That's why we don't give them mics.
So just as Larry is doing his guitar teching on the other side of the world, just want to say thank you very much for watching and sharing. And hello, Bruce. Hello, Kathleen. How you going? Rock on. Yes. And we've got some more shout outs. And hello to everyone who's watching from Twitch. You can watch us on Dr. Jong Music on Facebook. And big shout out to Georgina, Lucy, Ronnie, and Christian, and Anne, Ronnie, my mum. Hello, mum. Or if you're from America, mom. That's right, that is, yes. Get rid of the U. And the storm came and went. Yes, M-U-M. The same as Dad's got a U in it, Dad? No, just kidding. No. You need Larry says he needs a translator from Aussie slang. So here's a bit of Aussie slang. You probably don't know what I'm saying. Tell me if you know what this means. I'm going to go and get some sangers. Okay, what's the thing again? Where do you buy sangers? From the servo. Tomorrow Arvo. Does that make any sense? You gonna buy some sangers from the servo? Yep. Yes. Okay, well, while you're doing that, I'm going to go grab you a cord. I got you a cord. Yeah, I've got one out in the studio. Hey, keep going. You do your thing. Please make some... Oh, I just shut my phone off and... There we go. Please make some noise for Mr. Larry Mitchell on the acoustic.
Sorry about that. I was on the wrong preset and then in the wrong patch. And it's like, why is the volume so weird? Where is all that compression coming from?
Oh. Something was, yeah, right, okay, cool. And can you tell us about this guitar? Are you endorsed with this company as well? Or?
I don't have an official endorsement with the, that's my model.
You have your own signature series?
Signature model. So there's a official thing with that. Godin have been friends for a while now. They make great, cool guitars, and they actually I don't know how to say it. They let me use this guitar for this tour. So I got this the night before I left LA.
Wow.
And so I got used to it and stuff like that. I tried it at the NAMM show and loved it. And it's got...
What's it made out of? Because it must be very light.
It's very light. It's just hollow inside. It's got a pickup, the top brace pickup too.
Oh yeah, with the mic so you can do the tap.
And there's a thin line of turquoise. I like turquoise.
Oh yeah,
The
right.
line around the edge, stuff like that. So it's like I like the top brace. Hold on a second.
Mitchell and House. Yes, I think, yeah, well, that was a great one to finish on. And we got your tour dates, there we go, Guitar Brothers, tomorrow night. And also the Blues Cruise, and Alicia and Little G.
Little G.
So please send lots of love hearts.
13 and she's rocking on guitar.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, I have seen a couple of little YouTube clips. Yeah. Yeah.
There were two. There were two. It was surrounded by 13-year-old girls that can shred. Do you know Jay Bird?
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Jay Bird did Sag Boogie at the Mustard. Solo, no band.
Wow.
Just all the guitar parts.
Yeah, right. Well, that's an exercise in being a music teacher, being independent and holding rhythm and melody. It's amazing. So please send lots of hearts from Mr. Larry Mitchell in house tonight, and we have, and it's going to be 5-second delay. A few hearts. There we go. Anytime now. And Dave in house, and thank you for the artwork, Mr. Dave. Yeah. There's the hearts. There it is. And Mr. Andy Keys for doing the 4th shift tonight.
Thank you, guys.
Somewhere.
There you go. And thank you, sir, and best of luck with travelling around Australia.
Thank you. This was a lot of fun. Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, well, maybe because you're here for a few weeks, you can fit it in your schedule. You're welcome. But
everything's based out of Brisbane, so I'll be back and forth. I'm flying in and out.
Awesome. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Fade to black.